Why do I have like this one piece of hair that's like sticking out? I got curly hair, but I still don't want it to be naughty. All right, where are we at, folks? Stop. I cheated today. Why are you barking at me? With a Coca-Cola. Alright, now this is it. Even if you have a hissy fit later on tonight, I'm not giving you any. That's it. You're finished. Okay, so, sorry, I just got home. Hey, Sarah, James, my love to you and Zeus. Greta, I just got home, so I'm running late, but I'm still keeping my appointments. I still have to do my video for my little friend Skylar, and then write my prayers for Lincoln and the other girl, and then I can do the video to read Psalms and come back and hang out. But I just got home. Hey, Brian, we should have a party then. We should have a party now, and then, and later. And your hostess with the most is keeping Yeshua the focus is still awake. Imagine them apples. I'm usually knocked out like a light, or just waking up from being knocked out like a light for 4 or 5 hours. So I don't even know what happened, where to pick up, but somehow I ended up in the car. I ran some errands and I figured, I came back home. I was starving. I ate dinner, I guess about 5 or 6, and I was like, score, I got an hour before I have to meet with someone, or about that time that I need to make myself available. And sure enough, I forget what set him up. So I went out, and while I was out, it dawned on me I forgot the ladies' donuts downstairs from earlier today. So I ran back out. So when I ran back out for me, I figured I'd pick up her donuts. And then the whole reason why I went back out, I totally forgot to get, and I came home without it. And when I remembered, I was already out to my car, but still I was in the parking lot. I should have just turned around and walked back in, but I was like, ugh. I know I still pace, but I'll pace through the pain. But my feet hurt. Now it's not just one, but both of them. And I went to Walmart to pick up a pair of slippers. I thought maybe I could get like that thick memory foam. So then, like, you know, like all in here, these, my toes, right? And this is like my knuckles and the palm of my foot. Maybe so that would feel better. Because it hurts. It really does. But anyway, so I get back to the house. I bring my stuff and I put it on the back porch, on my back porch. So I drop my stuff off at my door and then I walk over to my neighbor's door and I go inside her house. And I noticed that she hasn't moved since I saw her earlier today. So, I thought that was funny. But I don't know why. But anyway, so she's sitting there. I go and I'm like, I remembered to get your pastries. I'm really sorry I forgot earlier. And I forgot to get them. But when I ran out, I remembered. And here they are. I'm really sorry. And good evening, Debbie. How are you? Oh, my feet are killing me. I'm going to cry. Don't you start your barking. I got to take her for a walk. But I got to have one of you be on the phone with me because all that crap's starting up. And stop, I'm telling you, I can't keep up with you right now. Please stop. So I get back and I come in and I apologize. I give her donuts and she's sitting there and she goes, Holly, look at this. She hands it to me and it looks like it's a card and it's got Jesus' face on it and his image. And so she goes, Holly, I feel really bad throwing this out. He said, sweetheart, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm non-denominational, but I'm going to pull rank right now. I am an ordained minister. And in the Bible, I'll go back and get you the verses and the chapter, the whole chapters and paragraphs, everything, the whole story, not just the sentences. I don't have them off the top of my head, but the Bible does tell us not to have any images of Yeshua. And all those images of Jesus, I believe that was given to us by the Rockefeller family to trick the Christians. I said, so if you want to throw that thing out, don't feel bad because we're not supposed to have images of Jesus anyway. She goes, you know, I hate when the Catholic Church does this. More than just the Catholic Church sends out images of Jesus, okay? My feet are killing me. I have to take Kratom. Otherwise, I'm not going to get through the next few hours. And I can't believe I didn't take a nap today. I can't believe I've done well, except for just taking that huge swig of Coca-Cola. I've been doing good with not having bad behaviors. Not vaping and not smoking cigarettes. I only had what are they called? A cut this morning that big. Gave me 3 whopping drags. And I did cheat before and I did have a full cigarette. But that's it. No other bad stuff, no other bad behavior. The thoughts popping in my head, I've been rebuking them as best I can. And then I've been trying to remember to pray for all of you. So anyway, she's like, I don't like when the Catholic Church does that. So I was like, you don't have to worry. Just throw it out if you want. She goes, now get this. She goes, hey, Waken Spirit Faith End Times. How are you? She goes, well, over in the other room is an image that the previous tenants left. Did I tell you what I dealt with when, and then the previous tenants left stuff in the cellar, and just recently, I think that's why that thing still is trying to pass through my house. So like on a morning, noon, night, and midnight basis, I have to exercise Abba's authority to keep that thing out, because whether I'm on a ley line, which I have to investigate, but somebody says I probably am, but more than that, there's things in the cellar. They got to come out now that I know about them. There's no other way but to get them out, or that thing is going to be messing with me the whole time. I hate that. I'm going to be in constant warfare with it. we're in tribulation, okay? Spiritual warfare is amped up. These things don't just go like they used to, okay? So I really don't want to hear anybody's guff. I just want to hear solutions. Like prayer, fasting, grab my second, and then go down in that cellar and empty it out with my second. Get rid of the possession. So anyway, let me get back to tonight. So anyway, the lady continues to say, well, Holly, over in the other room is an image. It's a picture of Jesus. It's still on the wall. But I felt so bad to throw it out because it's an image of Jesus. I didn't want Jesus in the garbage. I said, honey, that's not Jesus. Again, the Bible tells us not to have images. Angel cute dog. And set fire to it. Shh. My sentiments exactly. I don't have a fire pit, cute angel, cute dog, but I know spiritual warfare and I can see it. And Abba has. I'm not trying to be cocky, but I really think He's blessed me greatly and graced me and had huge amounts of mercy on me. But I know that I can bind and cast these things down, get them in the dumpster. They can't come out. And then once that dumpster man comes and gets it, then Abba, I saw him do it in December. Abba shows up. Okay, His Holy Spirit, right? He shows up and I saw him out by the dumpster. He looked up at me like this and I saw him, the Holy Spirit, just kind of jump up with one arm and rest with one foot on the back of the dumpster, giving me like the sign, don't you worry, huh? I'm escorting all these critters out that you just got rid of in December with your village of your loved ones that are your favorites. I was like, now that's my Yeshua. But see, that's how I met Yeshua, was with my gift of sight. Oh, damn, my feet are killing me, guys. I better speed it up. I'm so happy to be awake right now. I didn't take any naps. I think what I'm going to do is do what I did last night, because I think I slept a full 7 hours, which, what a huge difference. That never happened. And I feel like a new person. But, sorry, it's both my feet. They're killing. Somebody blessed me with medicine for Sava, and I couldn't give Sava California Poppy because there was alcohol in it. You can't give pets alcohol, even if it's used in the manufacturing or as a filler. You can't. It's deadly. You can't. So I decided to try it. Somebody said, try it for sleep. I hear it's really good. Actually, a lot of people flipped out. They're like, you got that? Try it. And I'm like, I don't know. The CBD doesn't work. They're like, this isn't CBD. Just try it. It works. And then 9 milligrams of melatonin. And I'm not falling into a pint or so of beer at night, which is fine by me too. Just to go back to sleep. Man, I should have turned around and went back and got those slippers. Hang on, I'm gonna go try to get my sandals, but I don't want you to see me hobble. Actually, you can't see my feet, so it's not that bad. Off the wall. My hats say that. My scully's off the wall. And get them out of my house. Yes. Good. Crucifixes. They're broken crosses. I'm not going to sleep just yet. That's not until hopefully 12 tonight. I want to stay up until 12 so that way I can sleep till 7, 8, or 9 like a normal person. There's no reason for me to be up at 4, 5, 6. I don't walk Keeper until the light comes out, until day springs. I literally wait for day to spring. Now, day is out of the day spring. Okay, it's out of Abba's will, so I'm not allowed to pick fights with it, is what Abba tells me. And I know that sounds funny to you, but Abba says no picking fights with it, even if it's out of my will. But I do enjoy the day springing in the morning, because then I can walk Keeper. And it all goes back to spiritual warfare, because there's certain things that lurk in the darkness. And it's just easier if I wait for it to be light out. You know, I could get a flashlight and stuff, but sometimes... All right, so I didn't finish my story because I take the long way to tell anybody. So she says about the thing being on the wall for the previous tenant. She felt bad and didn't want to throw it out. She goes, well, leave that one on the wall. But she goes, Holly, this card thing, I'm going to chuck it. Praise and glory and worship be to Abba. She goes, Holly, I'm going to chuck this one, though. I got her halfway there. I tried not to push too hard, which I'm great at pushing too hard, and dropping bombs and grenades. More like, what are they called? Bunker bombs? I'm not like the easygoing, slow drip type of person. I don't ease anybody into bad news. I just slam them into it. But kind of like how I woke up. Pretty girl. So anyway, as I oh, this is the part that really flipped me out. Go lay down and don't start your barking. So I go to walk out of her house, and it's a very narrow exit or entrance, whatever you say. And it's a weird doorway because what you have to do is you open up one door, right? You open up one door. Thank God it pulls out. You walk through, and as soon as you take a step through, boom, right there is like another door. And when you open it, you don't have enough room. You have to go back into the kitchen to open that door, and then you can step through, then close that door, then step out, close the next. So everything's kind of like so small, you have to, you know, like, yeah, anyway. I told you, don't start. No, you've got your bed, go lay down. You've got 3. So in this little area where there's that 2-door space, well, that's where it goes down to the cellar. And there's nothing but a small, like knee-high piece of plywood that is across the stairwell that leads down to the cellar. And that's where all the stuff is in the boxes and furniture. So I go to leave, and as soon as I open up that first door, I go open up the second door. So now I'm directly over the entrance of the stairwell. I don't know what it was, but it felt like something was intentionally trying to spook me and scare me. I open up the door, I close the first door, and now I know something's on me. I start praying, Heavenly Abba, I bind and cast this thing down off of me. It can't touch me. I know that she loves Jesus. You saw the little bit of progress she made. I'm going to go with it. Right? I planted that seed of it's an image, so maybe it will lead to her taking that down off the wall, and I'm sure she's not going to have a problem if I get their stuff out of her cellar from, you know. So I started praying. As soon as I close the second door and I'm on the top stairwell outside the house, this thing is totally on top of me. I look behind me, and that thing, as I look behind me, it's right here. I felt like I was sharing air and sharing space with it. I didn't like it. I felt it like on my nose. I was like, oh, you're not scaring me. I'm sick and tired of this. And I'm like, I know you think that you're spooking me, and I might feel spooked, but I ain't letting it get to me because I'm a child of God, and I am sick and tired of you in Yeshua's name. That's it. You don't have a right and authority here. You don't. And then I had to walk out to the dumpster. And as I'm walking out to the dumpster, I'm in spiritual warfare and heaven. All praise, glory, worship to Heavenly Abba. And I'm not scared, and you can't do this. And let me see how else can I fast and pray? What else can I pray? And who can I get to pray with me that's already fasted up too? So I get to now back to my house, to my door. And I walk in. And I'm like, now you can't come up the stairs. You can't come in. You can't even be standing on my porch right now. I demand to be in my bubble. Oh, no, that's right. As I was walking back, I'm like, Abba, put me in my bubble. I need breathing room. I need at least 300 feet space and room from these demons, or I'm going to lash out and make them scared of me. They need to back up, and I have all the faith in you, Yeshua, so I know you're going to make these things back up. And I could feel that spookiness lessen. I could feel them back up. Oh, the other thing I forgot to say is when I walked out the door and I saw it right on top of me, I closed the door and I forget what I prayed and what I said, but then it hissed at me. And I was like, you keep trying to hiss, you ain't getting nowhere. I'm a child of God, and praise God, and boo you, and just trying to pump myself up, because these things don't always instantly go away. Sometimes it's like 5 minutes, and you know that thing's on top of you. You can feel it breathing, and you're like, okay, what in this house, or what am I doing, or what's the thought, or what's going on, or is it the other person on the end of the line? Abba, can you reveal to me what's going on? But when, yeah, that thing was on top of me, it also hit me. I was like, oh, you try. It was tall, dark. It looked like a pole almost. I was some sort of entity. I want to clean out the cellar now. I would need someone to help me. I don't have someone here to help me. Like, I have a few friends, but none of them would do anything like that. You guys, you'd be like, let's rock. You'd be like me, let's go. I'll grab my Bible. Let's go, Holly. You know, because you always got to bring a Bible with you. At least one. Just, you know, to refer back to it. Like I would need to refer back to it, so I'll bring mine. You might not need yours. I'll speak for myself on that. But so I fell under a big spiritual attack, and I want to get that thing off of me, make sure it's gone and back, because I do want to talk to other people, and I don't want this thing to jump in Yeshua's name. I don't want it to conjure other demons in Yeshua's name. I bind and cast down powers and principalities, demonic spirits, and aliens, aka fallen angels, and interdimensional beings and entities in Yeshua's name. I repent for my sins. Please pour the blood of the Lamb on me and my friends, my video, my cat, my dog. My home, my car, all of my possessions, all of my loved ones. Even the people that they're not necessarily an enemy, but I surely don't like them. My enemies, my altars might consider them enemies, but they might just be a person that I don't get along with, but that person did not form a weapon or use a weapon. Yeah, I'm not including them in this, okay? I pray for them too. May they be good. May they be all right too in Yeshua's name. I bind and cast down these lying, stealing, seducing, familiar spirits. I bind lying, stealing, deceitful, seducing, lustful, familiar spirits, the fake Jesus, the false divine light, and the false shepherd's voice in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. I repent for my sins, Heavenly Abba. Holy Spirit, can you help me pray? Because I've been having a lot of trouble. As you can tell, I've had writer's block. What are you guys up to? I got this. You're in California, would I be there in a heartbeat? Nice. I got one in my car. I got them all over. You're eating a bagel. I have noticed the attacks are more frequent as well. Shut them down. Let them know who rules the domain. Selah. They are more frequent. Shh. A lot more. But I got hit hard. I was like, whew. And honestly, I got hit hard tonight like I got hit back in December. That's what it reminded me of, because that thing was right on top of me. I could feel it. It hissed. Hey, it's Billy Bob the Builder. Where have you been, my beautiful husband? My fiance. See, even Keeper's so happy to see you, Billy Bob. Look at that. She missed you. Look at that. She's doing circles. Aww. Say hi, Billy Bob. I missed you. Boy, people around here get a warm welcome. Some people. I'm teasing. It's good to see you, Billy Bob. How are you? So, I'm awake. Happy though, yes she is. Now, no more. I only did that to shut you up. Bella is jealous of the phone. Yep. Keeper and Saba got like that too. Ask no questions, I'll tell no lies, baby. Okay, sounds good to me, Billy Bob. Well, where you been is just, an expression. Hey, Bonnie, it's great to see you. Ooh, be careful, Bonnie. You don't have to go all out and fast 2 meals a day. I can't fast all that. I'm too skinny. I need to put on weight. I ate good today, though. I pray for you too, Angel Q Dog. With their wings to build a barrier between you and what evil is trying to get to. Thank you. I need my glasses, my vision. Like, it's blurry. I have some thank yous to get out. A lot of thank yous. And, but I ate good today. Keeper, I am not messing around. All right, on that note. Then sit. Sit and stifle yourself, Edith. I'm telling you, Kate, don't start, honey. Please, just sit. Be good. I'll give you attention and loves. Just be good. No barking. Shh. All right, so I was forced into an arranged marriage. Sorry. Yeah, it was with me in the metaverse. You're forgetting. I was forced into it too. It was only so other people wouldn't hit on me on the internet, Billy Bob. So our whole prearranged marriage and marriage arrangement totally flopped. We can get rid of it at any time and go back to secret friends again if you want. That's fine by me. You want to get a divorce? That's fine. But I'm never going to stop loving you, baby. And I'm still going to keep cheating on Skits, a.k.a. Benny, whatever name he's going by. I'm still going to cheat on him with you. But I'm not going to tell him that. I'm going to go back to, what's he call himself now? Skits? Yeah, I'm going to go back to him. But I'm not going to tell him that I'm going to keep seeing you. But you and I can get divorced, but we're going to still be on the DL, all right? I got it all figured out. Don't you dare tell my plan, Billy Bob. You're on my side forevermore. I met you first. How many can I have, baby? I don't know. It's the metaverse. How many can you have? It's all right. You know what? Honestly, Billy Bob, I kind of like, I kind of like my freedom, so I understand. All right. How about this? I'll come up with, I won't go back to Benny. He can have Debler, because he loves her more than he loves me anyway. So I'll let him stay and be happy with Debler, because Debler's his number one anyway. And I'll just stay with you. But we don't have to be married, and you can come and go as you please. We can go back to normal like we were. Tell Russ he doesn't have to walk me down the... Tell Russ to get ready to walk me down the aisle to somebody else. You're divorcing me. There's got to be some other suitor down the line. Nah, Debler seems like a complete sweetheart. So, hey, the Nut House. It's great to see you. I'm sorry I missed your live stream Saturday night. I knocked out like a light. See, now it's 8 o'clock right now, Peanut. I'm practicing staying awake. I really am. My feet are killing me. It's kind of easy. The nut is here. Yeah, I see that. I went to join you guys the other night, Billy Bob. But I was in... Actually, I did join you guys. I was in rare form. But I'd like to come back and join you guys again, Billy Bob. I had so much fun seeing you that night. So I'm going to have to come back and drive Russ and Bop a little bit crazy. And Chaz. Oh, will you stop? All right. You guys know each other? Oh, this is why you want a divorce, because you know Sarah. Huh. Come on, Keep. I'm telling you, stop. Cool. All right. So, well, all right, guys. On that note, I still got to finish my kratom, but I think I got to walk Keeper, and I can't take you guys on videos because I got slammed this month. I swiped all my... I paid for my cell phone minutes on a Wednesday. By that Friday, they swiped all my data and cleared it off, so I can't run live streams. Then I get an email today, right? I don't pay attention to stuff, but for some reason I paid attention to this long enough to just see it, but that was it. I get an email that says, someone is investigating you. What does it say? Oh, my damn feet. Yeah, Greta, I might have you on the phone again just because my feet kill me. And what's that called? An asp? An asp for an ass whooping. I'm kidding. Oh, you have a beautiful night, the Nut House. Don't work too hard. Don't work too hard, and you got to go back to work. It was great to see you, sweetheart. What was I looking up? Why'd I come to my computer? Okay, that is why I'm coming to my priority. Where'd it go? No, it's not. Where'd it go? Yeah, so I get an email that says somebody's looking me up and I've got 2 bad checks against my character score, some crap like that. I'm trying to find the email and I can't. My email's a mess. All my inboxes are a complete disaster. They're all overflowed. I used to be like a pinstripe perfect secretary, but now I can't even be a secretary for myself. The secretary needs a secretary. Something like somebody's researching you and 2 strikes came up against your character rating and you have 2 bad marks against you. Oh, get the hell out of here. What? Saying no and saying I don't want to be your friend and saying stay away from me, yeah, that would, I would say that's two strikes against me. I don't get along with AI, and the Google Maps is a complete bitch as far as I'm concerned. So I can't imagine that my character rating score would be any good. We have them on the internet, those character rating scores and crap like that, whether you have a good reputation or a bad reputation. That's it. You know what my reputation is? When you pay the $25 to investigate me, like I got a notification today that somebody's investigating me. They paid the $25 to find out. Why? Why? You could have saved your money and just come here and ask me. I have an autobiography I could have sent you for free. Like, I could have saved you your $24. Seriously. What are you thinking? Anyway, but you know what? You have it your way. Go around. Go find out about me the hard way. You're going to find out I have a checkered past. I dated every rotten, foul mutt of New Jersey that's a woman beater or drug dealer, liar, cheat, thief, scrub, hood rat. You name the rest. It was in a 50-mile radius of me. I went for it like a dipstick. My grandparents raised me better than that. I have 3 felonies against me that have been terminated. I was arrested for disorderly person's conduct with my boyfriend at the time pushed me backwards down the stairs, and because I didn't want to fall backwards down 13 stairs, I grabbed forward out of a natural reaction. Thank heavens one hand grabbed the banister railing and the other hand went to grab him because he just happened to be in front of me, and I left a little scratch on him, and I got arrested. But I didn't fall down the 13 stairs, but I had to get a disorderly person's conduct to save my butt from that happening. I would have gotten hurt that night. What else are you going to find out? I got a bunch of speeding tickets. I worked for AT&T, Pharmacia. Lived in New Jersey, bounced around to different towns in New Jersey. Just recently got doxxed, and everybody knows where I am in Stortsville, and I fear for my life because of that. So, it's pretty much like the scammers are trying to get us any way they can. Text messages, emails, it's all a bunch of manure. Yep, malarkey. It is ridiculous, right, Sarah? What do I don't care at this point. So, all right, I got to get to my prayers, my thank yous, and my video. Thank yous and my video. All right, I'm going to get going. The next time you see me, actually, I'm going to upload a video. I'm going to make it for Skylar, and then I'm going to upload it. I got to think of what I'm going to do in the video. Gotta go. I'll see you later, baby. I love your accent. That's why I wanted to marry you, is just because I'd never be mad at you, solely because of your accent. So, you have to go. Oh, wait. I'm reading Billy Bob's thing. Aw, Angel Cute Dog, it's great to see you. Just tell the scammers that they need to talk to your accountant first, then give them the number to your local police officer. Oh, I'm going to feel so bad to do that to the police officers, but they'll definitely earn their paycheck. They'll definitely get calls on that one. Miss Baglio, we have a problem. You are abusing your police assets. You gotta not do that, honey. All right, Keith. On that note, she's gonna keep working. I better go change my shoes again. Hey, JK. It's great to see you. Virtual hug. Well, I might be back. I want to read Psalms about gang stalking. Sarah knows the Bible, and she was going to help me read through it about gang stalking. So, all of us who are gang stalked, targeted, bullied, harassed, and threatened, we could draw closer to Abba so he can protect us and he can protect us supernaturally as well, but support us and comfort us through those times because he will support us. And to know what that's like to have Yeshua support you. So when you're down and out because of the gang stalkers, doxers, and posers, it's going to get ugly. I got to go outside. That demon thing's going to be standing out there waiting for me. Sorry, that buffered on my part. All right, my dog is on. Will stop barking. No more. There's no reason for it. Please. I'm getting a little testy, I think. And carry a big stuffed bunny. Everybody loves crazy people alone. You get me a stuffed bunny and I'll carry it around, Brian. Stop! I could just imagine the reaction of those people who gang stalk me if I were to carry a big bunny around with me. Ah, my feet. Shalom. I love you, JK. I have like 40 scriptures. That's awesome, Sarah. I can't wait to look at them and read them. So I'd like to do that tonight and get through everything. But I am definitely running out of time. And the kratom I have is not green mangda, it's red barley. So having those few big gulps of Coca-Cola, hopefully they won't put me to sleep, but hopefully the caffeine will keep me. Because I'd like to be awake for a few more hours. But with energy. I'll tell you, walking around that store really hurt my feet, something awful. Now she's come. Gotta run. Give a call. Love you. Okay. All right, Greta. No problem. Guys, I love you very much. Thanks for letting me stop in. I had to just sit down and take a moment, press pause, get my kratom. Go lay down and shut up. No, my dog's not spoiled at all. So anyway, I I want to write my prayers, and I better get a move on it. So, thanks, Keeper. All right, well, now that I just yelled at my dog, I'm totally like in a grumpy mood. See what your barking does? Sava never barked. She didn't. She cleaned herself, she took herself to the bathroom, and she never barked. Perfect pet. Gave itself a bath, took itself to the bathroom. What I mean, like, that's like having a baby born that knows how to change its diapers and feed itself at the moment of birth. No, not man's best friend. Barks so loud it jolts me into an altar, makes me forget what I'm thinking. Sometimes even puts me in a bad mood, and I bark back, just like you've seen a few minutes earlier. It's the truth. It's not like I can hide it now. It's out of the bag. All right. I might be getting giggly because I'm getting tired. I pray for my second wind. So, I'm going to take this one out. And then I'm going to try to come back and be very productive. So if Sarah, again, when I was at the store, I didn't have data to put up on YouTube. I'm sorry, at 7, to say I'm sorry I can't do our Psalms reading. I couldn't get on at all because I had no internet connection. They hit me this month. And I still got over 2.5 weeks left. Oh, the kratom's kicking in. I'm so glad I decreased that kratom, but I ultimately wanted to just come off of it completely. But now that I've decreased it, it works better. But then again, look at what I'm using it in conjunction with. But I think it's important for me, maybe at my weight and my build, and with my medical diagnoses, maybe it is better for me to stick precisely to 2 tablespoons per cup of tea. I love you, New Creation. I didn't get to your mails yet. I'm running late, but I'm trying to keep my schedule. I got to do my video for Skylar. I got to do my 2 prayers. Definitely the one tonight for Lincoln. The other one doesn't have to be tonight, but it's still very important. But it's great to see you. But as you're coming in, I'm kind of going out because I got to walk Keeper. I'm like, where's my cell phone? I'm talking on it. So I'll try to get back tonight to do the Psalms reading, because I think that's something I need to do too. You like my hair and makeup? I took a shower, I got dressed, I put a little blush on. You probably can't tell in this lighting, I have a little mascara. I'm so glad I did it now and not before. I'm glad I looked all shoddy and crappy this morning. And like now, I look pretty cute. Well, I looked pretty cuter before, but I had my belt on and stuff, and I'm glad this morning I looked all shoddy in my pajamas and a hat, scruffy, no makeup, no hair done. Don't tell anybody, but Someone from the past was in my chat room. Glad they didn't see me looking good. They'd never leave me alone going forward. Plus, now that Billy Bob came in the chat room, totally screwed me over, because now he's saying that we're getting a divorce because he doesn't like this prearranged marriage stuff. Well, we only got married in the metaverse to keep other men from hitting on me in the first place. Now the cat's out of the bag. Everybody knows I'm not really married. Well, not to anyone in this world, anyway. I am married to Yeshua HaMashiach. Oh my God. I gotta say this before I go. I joke around a lot, but when it comes down to it, yeah, I'm married to Yeshua. I don't really know how else to explain it. I got, yeah, I'm kind of like a nun, but not. But anyway, I went to the dispensary and I had my rings broken. Right, my ring's broken. This is my ring. Well, so anyway, I've been trying to just wear it sparingly. I tend to take it off with keeper because I don't ever want to lose it. And then I got a replacement band. It's just a steel band, but anyway, so I went out without a ring on. I don't like the attention. I am definitely leaving rings on. In fact, I don't think I have enough rings to put on this finger. Like, married. No. I don't know. I have too many social anxieties. I would bring my dog with me, but then I would just have worse off social anxieties because then she'd be jumping around barking, misbehaving, and I'd have to be calming her down the whole time. The metaverse is a virtual world. I know it is, Brian. I was joking. Brian, honestly, that whole thing with Billy Bob and the metaverse was a complete joke. But the joke was formed at a time that we were joking around in December and January. I had a bad demonic attack. Oh, yeah, the doxers and gang stalkers gave away my home location. Then I hit that demonic attack where the demons were sending me visions of my own death. They were, in fact, trying to kill me. And it just came at a time where he was trying to cheer me up. And that's why we formed the joke to begin with. And it wasn't so bad to me if people had thought I was truly, really married. Because when I tell them I'm married to Yeshua, they don't believe me or listen to me anyway. They just disrespect it. So maybe if they thought I was married to a real human boy, they might respect me for a change. So yeah, I know about the metaverse being bad and stuff like that. And I probably joke too much, but that's why I was joking about the metaverse to begin with. So I would never seriously, I would never do anything in the metaverse. I mean, I might be like, what is this? But that would be it, I might crack jokes about it, but I would never get involved with it in any capacity. And I wouldn't have minded if certain parties thought, shit, Holly's crazy. She would carry around a fuzzy bunny. Maybe she did get married. Maybe I ought to leave her alone. Maybe she is trying to do something better in her life. And when I come in her life, I just make her stumble. So maybe I should just let her be this time. Maybe I should just let her go this time. Because it's not Holly that's got a problem getting over me. It's me that's got a problem letting her go. And these, and at this time, you know, I never really know who's coming at me. So many different types of people, and different people are coming at me, and for different reasons. I'm always hoping it's to be friends or like to share research or common interests or questions, but on an ally capacity, not foes, you know? All right, guys, I love you the most and more. I'm going to go and I'm going to get my head into the, where's the metaverse? The metaverse is on the computer. Isn't it like you step into AI's world and you put the goggles on and the hand stuff? You make yourself up a little avatar. Oh, if they made avatars for us and a video game, I get to be Commander James Casbolt, Michael Prince. I'm playing his character. I want his character. Michael Prince, James Casbolt is legendary. Okay, you guys can play my character. I don't care, but I get his character. Like if there's ever a video game of us super soldiers put together, I'd pick Casbolt's character in a heartbeat. Second to that, probably Perrin. And then definitely last, Aaron McCollum. That's a joke. It really is. He's a wise ass. Not that I would know, because I don't. I seriously don't, but... Alright, I'm gonna go. Because I think I'm getting in a chipper mood. And this is good. Because if I'm in a happy mood, then... what I'm about to do next won't feel like work. Maybe that's why I'm getting in a happy mood, because I know I'm going to be reading Bible verses and coming up with prayers for people. Maybe that's why. Sorry for wording myself in a bad way. Sorry for just being me. Sorry for alienating other people. But it's not like he's at any time in my life. But, you know... who's keeping score? I'm not. I'm really not. It's a virtual reality. It's a virtual reality. I wouldn't tamper with it. I mean, I'll tell you, going back 27 years ago when I was a runner into Washington Heights, a few times I went into Harlem right to the guys right off the boat. But anyway... I was meeting my boy, and at one point I was like, I just don't feel like coming to you. Come down to Times Square. I got hooked on Times Square, so he'd have to come meet me at Times Square. And down in Times Square, they used to have this arcade. I don't know if it's still there or not, but oh my God, I was addicted to this arcade. So 2-3 times a week, you'd find me there. But I was just checking out the games and stuff. Well, this one time I played, it was like virtual Pac-Man, and they put you like in this thing. It's got like railing around it, and it's round. They put the mask on in your hands. Oh my God! Oh my God! I almost fell out of the thing, but that was so cool. As a funny game for about 5-10 minutes, but not to like live in and get all serious about. Man, adults love their fairy tales more than kids do. In the metaverse, trap everyone in the metaverse. It'll suck their soul into it. And then once their soul is sucked into it and their body dies, their soul's stuck in that metaverse. Bring up topics Max Spears talked about with the soul catcher in the top of the sky. However he says it, and it recycles you. Not that I believe in that, because I don't, but the things he talks about are true, and they're right, and he's not lying to you about what happened to him. Oh, those G5, I bind and cast that down in my ears. I know you guys hear that too. All right, I'm going to go. Thanks for hanging out with me. My feet are feeling a little better. And when I get done with my print, well, I'm not sure, but I got to make that video for Skylar. So I'm going to make a video. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Oh, Brian, talk about ice cream. I'm like, I feel like Carol Burnett. You remember the Carol Burnett show? I used to love it. Remember the one episode where she had the oranges in her shirt and they were like dragging all the way down and she'd get swinging back and forth and she had the two oranges like whirling around in a circle. You remember the old guy, the old boss in the office, and he'd be like, I wish I had my slippers, because then this would be funnier, because then it would be a slow drag, a slow scrape across the kitchen floor, but he'd be like moving his feet. Tiffany, hey beautiful. He'd be like, I think I forget how he was on Carol Burnett. Didn't he make like a noise like, but he'd walk real slow? Yeah, that's how my feet feel right now. So, talk about ice cream. I am going to have an IBS attack. I pray not to use my go-tos when I have an IBS attack, because guess what I got? Oh, I've got a hankering for it, and I plan to eat it at night and fall asleep. And when I wake up in the morning, it will totally give me an IBS attack. But I love it. And I'll gain weight if I do that. It's great to see you, Tiffany. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Thank you. Yes, I took a shower, brushed my hair, put makeup on to change. But don't worry, I did it at the right time. Nobody from my past is here to see me look so stunningly cute. I'm kidding. Actually, no, I'm not kidding. Maybe about the stunningly cute part, but I'm hoping for that. You can't? Oh, I wish I could, I wish I had money. I'd put it on dry ice and mail it to you. It's great to see you, Tiffany. I hope everything is working out well in your personal life, as well as with your family and your friends. So I hope everybody's treating my Tiffany well. So it's great to see you. I'm going to let you guys go, because if I don't, I'm not going to get anything done. Because the second I see Brian, all I want to do is P-A-R-T-Y, partay. So, all right, guys. That's fine. You come to Jersey, I'll give you all the ice cream you want. I'll spring for the ice cream. Right? I got to remember my sense of humor. My sense of humor definitely gets me out of a lot of trouble. I still get into trouble, but not as much. And a lot of time with my defenses up and my guard up, it's because I'm hurt. And because actually there are parts of me that do feel that I might have something to protect. And my heart's just a little bit too big and it gets a little bit too hurt way too often. And people walk all over it, and I can't let that happen anymore. I can't let it happen. Guys, when that happened to me in the past, it felt like I was going to have a nervous breakdown, because I felt so betrayed by certain people, so let down, so disappointed. They dropped the ball. They let me slip through the cracks. They never defended me. When I did ask for help, they never recognized me needing help, but they ran to all their other crackhead friends first and foremost. And the lies and just the hypocrisy and the betrayal, so anyway, it's me and my golden bow. That's it. And it's not much of a picture, but this should say it. And now that the cat's out of the bag, Billy Bob the Builder and I are divorced, which is okay. I like being single. But anyway, now that everybody knows we're divorced, I just want to put it out there that I am still off the market, because this is who I love. Yeshua, there's my golden bow. I'm his silver arrow. And I love him. And that is the heart. This is really how I wanted to draw the heart. Right here. This on his throne. On his throne. Remember this picture that I still need to finish? The last one I started when Seva was alive. I told Rin that I would give this to her, but since Seva walked across it, and it's the last one I started when Seva was alive, I'm going to keep this. But I'd like to be able to somehow get her a reprint. But you see the heart? This is what I wanted it to look like. That's how I wanted to draw it, was that green emerald heart, and then from there the colors spiking out of it. But still with all the glitter, of course. And these markers, I used watercolor markers. I should have used alcohol markers. These bled and they faded a lot. But on second hand, that's okay, because when you back up from the picture, it looks great. Close up, you see all my mistakes, but then again, you see all the detail that I was trying to make in his throne. And I wish I could have had some more levels of decoration behind this first level. All right, my dog's been way too patient with me, and I've put her on hold for too long. I used to do that with Save. I'd get on the computer and be on the computer and ignore my pets. I can't do that. Sarah, you're very kind. I'm going to do a video about all my drawings in my dream book, so it'll probably be a 3-hour-long video. It might be a 4-hour-long video, but there's a document I got to finish, which will only take me less than an hour to finish, which that could cut that video down to probably about an hour and a half, which would be better if I cut it down to an hour and a half than 4 hours. 4 hours is how I go about telling a story, but if I have an outline, then I stay on topic and I don't take the long way to telling a story. Like I came to tell you about a demonic attack. It should have taken me 2 minutes, and here we are an hour and 8 minutes later. And then these are all the different colors of yellow. My favorite color. And Abba's is green. So that's the first picture that I drew with my new art book that Rita and the girls got me, and the new alcohol markers. Make my dedication and my intentions known, that my focus is Yeshua. Oh, I can't wait to try these. I got a few paintbrushes, but I should go back to the dollar store and see if they got more, because I was using these brushes for that painting up there, or that drawing. All right. Verbal intro on my book. Asking for access of pictures, number. Oh, yeah, it does that. Maybe just do your own web page. But if you're paying for a web page, that web company or the web host or whatever they are, they're going to want your information and phone number and stuff like that. You're in love? Wait, let me rewind. Time out. I got to pay attention to my chat. You're in love? Woo! Tiffany's in love? Oh my God, I'm so happy for Tiffany. Oh my gosh, Heavenly Abba, I lift Tiffany and her love up to you. I pray them blessings. I pray them wealth, health, success. I pray that you are between them and around them. You keep them together. I pray that I'm not saying this right. How do I say what I see? I pray that nothing comes in between them, that you are the glue and you stay around them and you cover them. And I pray you shower your love to them and shine your face. And I pray for these new beginnings to turn into long-term, old-school memories. And may they have an everlasting love, an everlasting relationship that no one and nothing can ever rip apart, Heavenly Abba. Please keep Tiffany and her man, her love, together and keep their family strong and tight. And I pray them success in all their endeavors. And I pray for their union. And I claim their union to be yours. Or can I do that? I pray that you bless their union. And I pray their union is well in your sight. And may your be done in Tiffany and her man's life, her love's life. And I love you so much, Heavenly Abba. Thank you for giving me Tiffany in my life. And let her know she's such a beautiful girl and very special. And I love her very much. In Yeshua's name I pray. Selah. I probably miss Tiffany. I'm going to have to find out where she is and send her the rest of this. I think she missed it. Darn it. I don't know. Do I know her? Is it from Twitter or Instagram? Both. I haven't checked my email messages. Instagram, Twitter. I'm so far behind. I'm on TikTok. I can't keep up with what I got. I need a secretary. Another reason why I want a husband is because he can be the secretary. He can put the 4-inch high heels on and go trot down the hallway to get me a cup of kratom tea. And while he's at it, he can cook for me and be my chef. Yeah, right, I'm never going to have a shot at a husband. Do you just hear what I said about people from my past? Oh, here, I'm not done. Let me give you another reason. You, meaning who, guys from my past. Okay, guys, listen, there's something about in the Bible that pertains to you and me. Now listen, you and me, we didn't work out in 2020. No, we did not. And that wasn't good enough for me to take a hint. And again, I learned things the hard way. And I thought it never hurts to ask. Well, it does hurt to ask in certain situations. It definitely didn't work out the second time. But see, it would have never worked out the second time anyway, because in the Bible, there is Bible passages that say that, once a man and woman have divorced, you don't get back together with each other. You kind of like belittle the woman by doing that. You marry her, then divorce her, and then go back to her for what? You basically disgrace her. So when a couple breaks up, you stay broken up. Now there's other people that have done Holy Bible studies on that. Definitely speak more with them. And maybe soon in the future, you and me could do a Bible study. But guys, when you break up with someone, and you break up for good and for a long extended period of time, and the breakup for you is hard for whatever the reason, and regardless of how long the relationship was, or whether one person was in love with the other and the other person didn't love the other one, is usually the situation. It doesn't matter. You broke up the relationship. You're not supposed to get back together. So any dudes from my past thinking about trying to get in touch with me? No. It's against the Bible to do that, seriously. And God explains in the Bible why, which I can't explain at all very well, as you've noticed. But even God says, once you marry a woman and you divorce her, you don't get back together with that woman. That's it. You had her the first time. I guess you should have loved her and kept her the first time. I always had a motto when I was a teenager. Oh, I had a lot of mottos. But I would always say if it didn't work out the first time, it's never going to work out the second time. And it's not. And I never knew those couples that would break up just to make up and that crap. Like, anyway, so I'm going to let you go. Now, I don't have any hard feelings about any dudes in my past, except for the one that collapsed my lung. I don't pray for him anymore. It's not that I have hard feelings, I just don't pray for him. But I just think, given what the Bible says about that whole situation, I just think it's better that dudes take that into consideration and just don't try to be with me ever again. I can't take the dude back even if I wanted to. Heavenly Abba says no. I asked him, Heavenly Abba, why didn't I see this guy from my past come into my life just this morning? And you know how crazy head over heels I was for that dude. You know how crazy head over heels I was. He goes, Holly, the reason why you didn't see him in a dream is because I didn't pick him out for you. Right now, Holly, as it stands, Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, is your golden bow, and that's who I've picked out for you. But no, Holly, I know you were crazy head over heels, but also, Holly, it's just, it's not. Holly, you're my kid. He doesn't want to be my kid. And since he doesn't want to be my kid and follow my commandments, he's Malek's kid. So you already went through being with the Malek's child, and you got your tuchus and heart handed to you on a silver platter, and he collapsed your lung. So either, Holly, you can have it my way and Yeshua stays your golden bow, or you can have it your way and you see where you have gotten for the previous 40 years before you found me. You saw how it always went? Well, even during that one time in that 7 years, I was doing it my way. So I repent. I want my way to be Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh's will. You know, Frank Sinatra sings, I'll have it my way. Okay, if I have it my way, let me say this right now, forevermore. I want it your will. My way is your will being done in my life. In Yeshua's name, Selah. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Oh, I'll make you guys laugh. I'm going to have to reach out to Tiffany and let her know that prayer. It's not that I'm trying to be a bitch. And it's not that I don't care. It's that there's different agendas and different lifestyles and my salvation on the line. And since my salvation's on the line, I think I'm going to choose Yeshua. And sometimes I need encouragement and support to do that from my support system, which is you guys. All right, I'm going to have to let you go now. Hey, Debbie, I'm going to call you. If you're still here, which you are. Hey, Keith, give me 1 second. Deb, I'm actually going to call you. Okay, but because I got to walk Keeper, so while I walk her, I want to say hello to you for a little bit. And then I got to get back to work, guys, because I've had like an hour-and-a-half long break. And if I don't hang up now, I'm going to wind up bringing you with me into the bathroom and then probably making a stupid mistake because I'm just so comfortable to be talking on HTV. This is where you have to stay outside. I have to keep the cell phone outside. I'm teasing, guys. Actually, not really. Could you imagine? I almost did that once. I almost brought you guys in the bathroom with me. I even went so far as to sit the camera down. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. No! See, I have this thing. There are no nude photos of me, and if someone took nude photos of me or videos without my permission, I think that super soldier altar will come out and they won't be having a nice day, so I hope not. And I'm not one of these nudist people, so I'm not. Even in the privacy of a marriage, I would not even let my husband take those sort of pictures of me. No, I'm not like that. But, you know, YouTube may give you a strike unless you say it was for educational purposes. All right. This is when I put the phone down, but in the kitchen and leave you here. I get subpoenaed with you right in front of me. I almost go to the bathroom with you right in front of me. This has got to stop. It's gone way too far. Holly, put the cell phone down. When I sleep, I'm laying down and my arms automatically like this. I roll over and my arm's like that. I roll this way and my arm's still like that. I'm just stuck like this. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you later.